many worship songs and teachings we have that Jesus is the Rose of Sharon. And I think that's really awesome. And I think it's beautiful to consider him to be that rose. However, in the Song of Songs, it's not Jesus speaking. It's not the bridegroom. It's the Shulamite. She's the one who's now saying, I'm not unworthy. I'm his rose. And it's almost as though until you can identify yourself with the rose of his heart, you're not going to go further in this journey. You have to say, I'm the rose that he sings about. The Rose of Sharon. There's so much Hebrew intricacy in here. Let me try to unpack some of these words for you. First of all, the word for rose can mean overshadowed. The Hebrew word for rose can be translated overshadowed. I'm his Habib, or Habibi, if you know what that is. Habibi. I'm his Habib. I'm the overshadowed rose. That would be the combination of the homonymic meaning in Hebrew of Habib is both rose and overshadowed. So a translator has to pick one, right? Well, I don't think so. Let's put both of them in there. I'm the overshadowed rose of Sharon. How does it feel to be overshadowed as his delightful rose? He plucked you and brought you to his heart. He cherishes you. He carries you as the very Valentine of his being. Isn't that exciting? How does it make you feel to be heaven's Valentine? The rose of his heart. Let's all say it today. I am his rose.
I am his rose.
I'm overshadowed by his love.
I'm overshadowed by his love.
And I really like it. Oh, to be the overshadowed one. I just love that. Jesus doesn't just come to us. He overshadows us and imparts to us his presence, his blessing. The word Sharon. I am the rose of Sharon or Sharon. Now, when you come to Israel with me, we will, leaving the Tel Aviv airport, going to Jerusalem, we will no doubt go through the valley or the plain of Sharon. Now, Sharon is the Hebrew word that means a plain, or, the plains of Sharon. But I did an etymological research into this word, Sharon. And what I discovered is that it is a homonym, and it has another meaning, and it can actually be translated, I'm the rose of his song. I'm the rose he sings about. He sings about his rose, and it is me. Isn't that amazing? That there's a song in the Bible that is dedicated to you. This is dedicated to the one I love. And he dedicated this song to you. He sings it over you and cherishes you in his heart in every way. This is just chapter 2. And we found that he takes us to his chamber room of delight. He brings us to the table of provision where we see all that the sacred blood has provided for us. We discover him to be myrrh and henna. And we lie down together in this green meadow field of bliss and delight and ecstasy. Looking up into the heavenly realm, we see heaven's balconies, and we peer into the blessings that God has poured into our lives. Union is starting to happen between the Shulamite by the end of chapter 1. It started with a cry for a kiss. I mean, that's all you have to do to get somebody started. Let him kiss me. Somebody told me this morning before the course that they had got on the phone with a friend and shared with them those words, let him kiss me, and it's already impacting people around the world. So just let him call you the rose. Let him be the overshadowing of your heart, and accept this reality. Don't let your mind process it. Let your heart receive it. There are certain things that are not meant for your mind. This is so hard for Western believers to understand. We've been taught in the Greek-Roman educational system. We have rows we sit in, and we line everything up. We have ABCDs, and we 1, 2, 3, 4s, and we're so linear. And love is not that way. It's inexplicable. It colors outside the lines. And so God's love is not meant to be analyzed. You're not ever told ponder and analyze the love of God. We're never told in the Bible to just think about the love of God. We're told to receive it. That God is love. And to analyze love is to ruin it. It's like a kiss. Who would want to analyze? You know, if you analyze a kiss, I promise you, you would never, ever, ever kiss anybody again. I mean, like drool, like smell. How do I hold my lips? What do you practice? Let's analyze. Let's get in a mirror, everybody, before your first date. Let's practice the kiss thing. Like, oh, I hope I don't drool. You know, where do you put your tongue? I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You don't think about it, right? You do it. And boom, something happens when you do it. A little sparky happens. It's something that you enjoy. And so love is that way. Love is not meant to be funneled through our mind. It's meant to wrap around our heart until it becomes a way of life. And our mind may or may not catch up with it. Did not Paul say that it's beyond understanding, it's past finding out, it's illogical, that it's something so tremendous that you can't just divide it into pieces and analyze it? So I say it again. You're the rose of his heart. He sings about you. He delights in you. He enjoys you. Not when you're in heaven, right now. He enjoys everything about you. You're not a problem. You're not a project. You're a partner. You're an eternal partner. And he chose you in love before he even made the world as a canvas, as a backdrop. He chose you in love to be forever his. He marked out your destiny ahead of time. He's gone to your horizon. Prohorizo. That's the word for he's marked out your destiny. Prohorizo. He went to your horizon. It's where we get the word horizon. The love of God has gone to the horizon and marked out the path of your destiny. And he's going to pull you with love until you find completion, fullness, and of course destiny, and we call it identity. But there's a realm past your destiny and identity. It's called union. And the day will come when we will no longer just teach about identity. We won't just teach about destiny and purpose. Those things are great. But we will become one. Two will become one. And the trysting place of love is where we meet with Christ and we become the counterpart. We literally become who he has delighted in and who he's called us to be. So the rose of Sharon, this verse is a very important spot for you to consider and to pray through and to ponder.